That sounds good, Sean.
Okay. Michael and Joy in the morning.
Hey.
Michael and Joy.com is the website.
Yes,
We back.
sir.
Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. I got a lozenge in my mouth.
Clearly.
Hey, shout out to the property managers here at the Roberts building, boy.
Yes, sir.
If somebody can turn the heat off of hell for us today, we would really, really appreciate it. Hey, we back. It is the 4th of January, 2018, to be more specific.
It's so exciting to be back. I was sitting there the other night, like, counting how many days have we been gone?
A whole lot. A month, it seems like.
No,
Hey, we got a lot to talk about. A whole lot of people coming by today. Shout out to Sensation Station Network for that new 2018 opening. I got to listen to it again. I'm still kind of discombobulated.
You ain't going to tell me to be quiet. That's all I heard.
Hey, today we got, guess who we talking about today?
Who we talking to?
45. And the little guy from North Korea, they back. They cranking up their Twitter wars real early in the 2018 campaign. I'm going to tell you what those guys are already up to. Also, there's a mom suing a son, but with a twist, though. We got some guests in the building. We'll see if they ever sue their children. Also, the wrong pronunciation of a word cost a Jeopardy contestants a couple thousands of dollars. I tell you what, he said wrong. He got the answer wrong. Also, guess who's gonna be in Atlanta this weekend on Monday?
Who?
45.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you why he's going to be hanging out with us today. Also, they got some new laws on the book in 2018. And we have the 25 biggest New Year's resolution mistakes. You know, everybody getting their resolutions together, saying what they're going to do for the new year, blah, blah, blah. But over today's show, we're going to tell you about the 25 mistakes that people make when they make their resolutions. I got the list right here. Hey, don't forget, we're going to play some Win Joy's Lunch on this day, National Day, birthdays and shout-outs. Today's show is being brought to you by the Valerie Randolph and the Randolph Agency. She owns that Allstate right there. 1995 Windy Hill Road,
Whoop, whoop.
Smyrna, Georgia.
Yeah.
770-435-7667 is the number, or you can just visit the website, teamstarrealtygroup.com. Hey, shout out to Sean for this hot yoga. He got Boy, I'm about to come up out of this damn sweatshirt. Michael and Joy in the morning. I'm Michael.
And I'm Joy.
Michael and Joy, we're back.
Yes,
MichaelandJoy.com.
Twisted show.
No, I'm like, Lord, can I get up under here? Sorry. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh.
Man.
I got on a turtleneck. Woo! I guess it's just one extreme. It's either one or the other.
Right.
Good morning, April. Hey, Chef Marlo. How are you?
I got it. How the hell, boy?
If y'all ain't know I lost weight, I was trying to hide it with the sweater, but good Lord. Hey, Donald's auntie. Yeah, you know. Hey, Don. I can't even.
What's up, David? Hey, Cass. Good morning. What up,
Hey,
David?
I'm
What's
sorry.
up? Rise
Got
up.
something new. I can't read the line.
Dale, Connie, Wanda, Kelvin.
Hi.
Hey, let me have a light, Joy. Is it charged up?
No, probably not.
Woo.
Talk up some, sir.
Okay.
Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
What up, Stan?
Life and health parties soon holidays. I'm getting up invitations. What are you doing?
You fixed it, Sean?
It's still hot in there. Crush talking about something still hot there.
Hell yeah.
Already
Maceo
know.
Glaze, y'all know, huh?
Hey, Doe.
Happy New Year, Stan.
We like died in there last night. Open the window. No. Slow down. The window on my side.
Hey, Mr. Styling, how you doing? Well, you were there.
What up, that guy
Hey,
86?
Sean, can you turn me down?
What up, B. Reed? Hey, Cool Kids Committee.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Hey, Chisholm. Good morning, Cousin Dale. Hey, Tiny.
Hey, Cousin Dale.
How you doing this morning, Cousin Dale?
Cousin Dale.
With ideas for
How was
students,
your
their
holiday?
parents, and even
Oh, it was
teachers.
good.
Take the pledge
Very
to be
quiet.
kind online and learn more at wearekindonline.com.
I like y'all new flyers, Prime.
Multiple choice.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No, sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball
Hey,
player.
Miss Jen
and
Smith.
that other basketball
Will,
player.
good morning.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time, low
Good
time, more
morning.
time.
What you need to like?
All is
Show
well.
empathy.
You know, I like the
Mom,
light.
you really don't have.
Ta-da! Twinsies.
Thanks for
All that
showing
light
up
over there,
this
you need
morning.
more.
Yes, I need more light.
As a parent, there are no
More
perfect
lights.
answers.
A man can never have more light.
Perfect. Being perfect.
Enough
If
light.
we add too much light, we're not gonna see you no more.
For more information on medical adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services,
Is
Adopt
Tamika
U.S.
coming?
Kids, and the Ad
I
Council.
just said you
1 in
was.
7 Americans
Yeah.
struggle with addiction
I told
during their lifetime.
Brian to come too. So
Want
he
to know how you
canceled
can help?
yesterday.
Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to
That
you
little
by
reality
the
show, girl.
If you're a single man under the age of 35, you'd probably like to know what
Oh, for
the
real?
ladies are looking
Oh,
for.
now all of a sudden you ain't in a reality
The
show.
guy who had a few
Oh.
drinks
When
and
I
later
ever been
got
into a
pulled over
reality
for
You
show?
came in here bragging about
I
something you
was not
watched last
bragging. I
night.
said it was
Janice,
on. I'm saying it was
No,
on while
you
I
did
was
not
doing the
say.
show.
No, you did not say it was on.
When have you ever heard me?
I didn't. You bragged about it last night.
Call back at the post.
No,
Because bus driving is drunk driving.
It's
We
okay.
cool.
I would try
We
to
cool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's hitting them.
Yeah, she hit an event.
Yeah. What's that about to hit you?
No, I
Oh.
thought you was taking Joy's side.
Oh, well.
Well, I
You
mean,
know, girls gotta sit together. So.
I was gonna say. Well, then there's that.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. When we come back, we're going to tell you who's on the show today.
And who's not?
Michael and Joy in the morning, Sensation Station Network.
Look up. What up, yo? Tyler gonna bring some fire. I know. I'm excited. What up, Madame LaFleur? Hey, Seema, sweat it out. Nice haircut. Thank
Tamika
you.
downstairs?
You're so good. Who?
Tamika.
Oh, she is downstairs? Okay.
Hey,
Is that Mr. Hamilton?
Hey, Porter, John Amos, good morning. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Mo.
Keep quiet once from there.
Bring some of it up here, too. People.
I found out for you, Jim.
Hmm? Woo! Is he gonna come? You told him to?
Hey, let me know before you do that. Well, let me know when you get ready to do that, because I got a story for that, too.
Ellen's got a new game show. It's actually kind of cute. Michael, name a country in the United States.
I can't do that.
Really?
A country in the U.S.?
Uh-huh.
Mexico. I had to think about it.
I was gonna say,
I had to
well,
stall
I was gonna say Ellen asked, and the lady was like, North Carolina.
Sarah,
She was like, what grade did you say you teach? Right.
What up, Mark?
She was like third grade.
That's scary.
Right.
That's scary.
Hey, Black Phoenix. Miss you guys too. Hey, Darren.
Why did I go to? Are you on there?
No, we just
Why did
live.
I go to the drive-thru the other day to give the kids something to eat? And then my son, it was the KFC and the Taco Bell. So my son said, "Mom, I want the number 10." So I said, "Okay, I would like to have the number 10 steak." And then she said, "Ma'am, we don't have steak. We only have beef." I said,
Excuse
I
me?
said, "Excuse me?" She said, "Ma'am, we don't carry steak. We just have beef."
Well, why I got it on the menu?
I'm like, steak is beef food. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, but she probably thought you meant like the cutlets.
You don't need to.
She said they don't carry beef. I'm like, steak
Alright,
is
we back
still
out.
beef. I said, oh my God.
Well, you know, then there's that. She, you know, she was looking at the photos. She probably didn't know how much change to give you back too without the calculator.
Right.
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com. 2018 is in the books. It's a wrap.
You mean actually 2017?
No, I meant 2018. Because y'all going to be like, oh my God, so December hit. Oh, this year went by so fast. 363 days till Christmas.
How many?
I just made that number up.
I was
Hey, we got an
gonna
awesome
say.
show for you today. Welcome back, everybody.
Poor
Today's
thing.
show is being brought to you by Valerie Randolph. Valerie Randolph will be in the building today. Also, Miss Janice will be back.
Whoop,
We gonna holler
whoop.
at her. I know Janice got like 90 kids and look great.
I was gonna say not 90.
Well,
She might have 9.
it's a lot of them.
She got 90
But
businesses.
she looks amazing
She
today.
does, as always.
She has some awesome teeth too. We're gonna talk about her personal dental hygiene as well.
You just got some good looking teeth.
There
I
are
ain't want to be
yeah.
I had to like look real quick like. She got
That smile.
She got that Colgate
Also, Tyler
going.
Harris is gonna be hanging out with us today. Also, Nikki
Whoop, whoop.
Hinga. Is it Hinga?
Hmm.
Hinga. She's from a new reality show
She
here in
is.
Atlanta. No, it's not. It's Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Miami.
Yes, we're gonna get a chance to highlight her today for all y'all reality store, the reality show people. It's our first day back. I'm rusty.
Reality store?
I am rusty. It's our first day back. Sean hit me with the new drop.
You've been doing this for 9 years.
But still, though, you still got to get back in the groove. When you haven't done something in a long time, you have to get your flow back. You have to get your mojo back. You have to get your timing back.
I'm gonna let you say all that.
Well,
Reality stove. 2007,
what was that?
2018 is in the wraps. Just started.
Sean did a new drop for us, an opening for the show. Like that timing threw me off because we're usually on that A. Marie beat.
Yes, sir.
But you're on another beat, so you got this time in your head, so
You
you
just
know
gonna
when to
keep
go
trying
out.
to come up with ways to make
No,
it.
I'm just
We
saying how
got
you
it.
things you
We
gotta
get it.
prep for.
We get it, Michael.
Well, I
We
guess
get
you
it.
probably
It's
won't
okay.
understand.
Tamika, tap him on his back.
Valerie Randolph is back. Hey, Valerie.
Good morning, Michael.
Is it cool enough in here for you?
Oh, it's getting there.
Woo, I had to come out of some of the clothes.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Jesus, for the layering.
It's not that kind of show, Valerie.
I know.
Not that kind of show. Valerie is back. Happy New Year to you, 2018. Just getting underway, and like we always talk about, we talk about life insurance and make sure that our folks are ready for this next year.
Oh, yes. We're all set up and ready in the office, waiting for you to come and get your families prepared for 2018 and beyond.
That's what I'm
Amen.
talking about. Well, I tell you what, we're going to be getting ready for this weekend, because this Saturday, our Atlanta Falcons take on the LA Rams. Hopefully it won't be this hot in LA. So my boys
Layering.
can concentrate out there. They play the Rams this Saturday out in LA, wild card playoff game. And this next Monday, it is our Georgia Bulldogs going up against the...
Roll Tide?
See what I say about timing? See what I'm talking about? Yeah, they play Alabama this
I don't
Monday
know who
night
they play.
at the
Thank God.
Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Whoop,
And guess who's going to be in the building this Monday? 45.
Hey.
45, and his
yes.
whole press corps team said he's going to be making an appearance down at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium this Monday night to watch the Bulldogs take on.
Roll Tide?
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, the problem is all the security stuff that's going to be added.
I was just gonna say, I mean, normally when it's something presidential, they gotta check all the attendees ahead of time, IDs, everything, to make sure everybody's, straight. He must be coming through a specific corridor and
Right, I was
staying
gonna
in
say,
a specific area.
This
and
is one
sitting in
game where it might be good to be late. Because if you're trying to stand outside, trying to get in, and it's 20 degrees outside, I might make it around second quarter to that game.
or get there early, because he might be late.
Your chances are. So, yeah, all right. So, we come back. I think we got it underway. Oh, keep talking. Why you do like
See, your
that?
timing's off, Michael.
No, you did like that.
Sean got them new glasses.
I know, right?
They look good on him.
No, what happened though? That black turtleneck he got on in here.
He was gonna say, or that coat. He saw he was burning up. Beads of sweat coming down his neck.
Sean came out. He was like, God damn. But hold on, how you gonna tell me to keep talking?
Because the way that the segue's different than the last one.
Is somebody
Okay,
You
downstairs?
gotta talk. You don't hear it, so you gotta talk to the
Is there somebody downstairs too? Again?
Oh yeah. Yes.
It's a guy.
Uh-huh.
His name is Tyler.
Take the lead. He might leave.
Tyler.
So you got 15 seconds on the break to 10.
So when that sound
Yeah,
changes,
so when we
what
go-
sound is that come on?
It's just the part of the new opening. So it's just like remember you had this Michael and Joy, Michael Joy.
It's
we
that
get it
part
in.
without the
It's just
sound.
right.
So when I hear that part, 15
Yeah,
seconds.
so when you get 30, when you get to 30, when you start hearing that changeover, that transition, you have 15 seconds.
Okay. So the transition is 15 seconds.
Right.
Got you. What up, Ashley? What's up, Ryan? One of my guys, and then never got about you. Yes, please don't. Hey, Rolando, what's happening?
You do have some pretty teeth, though.
You know,
Smile.
then blue praise, especially let them see.
Huh?
I'm trying to see if I have to do something different to let them see the feed.
They can see it.
They can see
It says live viewers.
Okay, some of them said, one of them
No,
said I had to invite when I first turned it on.
Oh, that's if you want to just invite more people.
Oh, okay.
On the terrace of our apartment complex. So we just went over there.
Hello, Shelley. Good morning.
I was me and my wife. Me and
That's
my wife.
Blesky.
And she Marcus' wife.
Hey, Dario. Good morning. Good morning, Black Phoenix Fashions. Hey, Rashinda.
Good morning, how are you?
Hey, TG.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, Tyler. Good morning. How are you?
Good to meet you.
Likewise. Hi.
My hands are freezing. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's hot enough in here. You'll end up coming out of something. You can sit right here.
Right here? Oh, you ready to come back?
Good morning.
Woo!
Good, how
I was
are
going
you?
to say Tyler, Janice,
I'm
Valerie.
Tyler. Nice to
Hey,
meet
Tyler.
you.
Janice.
Alright, let's do this.
Woo!
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Look who else walked in the door. Boy, that wind is blowing in some folks today, boy. Brian Joe
Goodness
Bear
gracious.
stopping by. Valerie Randolph is stopping by. Janice is back. Good morning, sis.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Are you a New Year's resolution type person? Do you make resolutions? It seems like you be on it all year.
Child, I try to, but it seems like I get into it for 30 days, and then on 31 days, they kind of fall to the wayside. We got to start with a whole new resolution all over again.
Well, don't worry about it. I got 25 of the biggest mistakes we make making resolutions.
Right.
Maybe this list will help you out. What you got? What you working on this first quarter of 2018?
Oh my God, you know, guys, 2018 is going to be absolutely amazing. And for those of you guys who do not know, January is considered the National Child Sex Trafficking and Prevention Awareness Month. So my foundation, Our Children's Keeper, is putting on a huge event January 21st, and it's a Teen Summit Empowerment Series. So we're going to tackle the issue head on and really dive into prevention and really encourage our teens, empower our teens, let them know how beautiful they are. So for that particular day, it's going to be a list of activities, workshops, food. We're going to do an image makeover, so the teens are going to have the opportunity to get their hair done by celebrity stylists, makeup, wardrobe, and then also have a professional photo shoot. A lot of these at-risk youth has never had a professional photo shoot, professional pictures. So we're going to actually do that for them and give them, journals. So just a list of empowerment series we're going to do for our teens, and hopefully that we can start raising awareness and bring our children home safely.
Amen.
That's what I'm talking about. What was it about this movement that got you so involved?
You know, I share sometimes in different interviews my personal story. The reason I'm so passionate about our youth, and especially our children who are being exploited through sex trafficking, is the fact that our children, our black and brown children, can go missing in this country and be treated as an afterthought. And what's happening is that our children, again, our black and brown children, are being considered when they are missing as runaways. So when they're labeled as a runaway, then they don't get the media attention. They don't get the necessary resources that are needed to do a search for them, because they're not considered missing any longer. They're considered runaways. Whereas the Caucasian child, they're automatically considered missing. So you damn near want to bring in the troops from Iraq to go look for them. But when it comes to our children, we're considered as an afterthought. And as a mother of 6, not 90, but 6,
Sorry, I was
I just couldn't sit back and be in silent and allow this to happen, because our village has been broken, but it's going to take these these necessary steps that we're doing right now, having a conversation to start rebuilding our village one step at a time.
That's what I'm talking
I was gonna
about.
say, where will teens go to register for the event on the 21st?
Absolutely. So the website is ourchildrenskeeper.org. Again, it's ourchildrenskeeper.org. The event is January 21st from 11 to 6 p.m. It's going to take place at the John Rex Salon and Spa and also the Cave Luxury Barber Spa right there at 200 Peachtree Street. So we're going to have a lot of different, workshops there, empowering workshops. And again, it's just a time to love them, embrace them, let them know that we can relate, we're here for them. And I'm so passionate again because I share some of those same risk factors as a child. I came from a home where I didn't feel loved, where I was abandoned, where I was looking for love in all the wrong places. So I can definitely relate to these kids and meet them on a personal level.
Now, to be honest with you, if you take the 6 from your 6 kids and turn it upside down, that's a 9, and put a 0, that's a 90. That's what I got 90 from.
He's trying, y'all.
I was gonna say, see that the way that dyslexia kicks in. Yeah, that's all. That's that right
We're
there.
We're talking more some other stuff that you're working on. We're gonna talk about the event January 21st. You can visit the website
ourchildrenskeeper.org.
Hey, when we come back, we got your birthdays and shout outs today. You know what? Since it's 2018, we're gonna do something different this year.
No, we're not.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. We're sure not. Brian Jobert's in the building. Valerie Randolph is here. You're gonna also meet my man Tyler. He's in the building.
Hey,
This is
Tyler.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com.
Let go. Hey, Daquan. Hey, Sparkle and Glam. Good morning, Lisa. Woo. Our children's keeper.
Glad to be here. That was great.
Brian Jobert. What up, everybody?
Barry, for hosting such a wonderful event coming up on the 21st. Girl, continue to do what
What
you're
up,
doing
Demetrius?
here in the
What's up, Jamie? Happy birthday. Belated birthday, brother.
these wonderful events. And we all need to go out to John Wick and celebrate that beautiful spa and health facility that she has on 200 What's up, Wanda?
Joy, do that trivia.
Hi, Mr. Kyle. How you doing this morning? Good morning. Thanks for joining.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Trying to go over there? I had it. I was using it last night, my stick. And I kept saying, when I looked at the other stuff, and I was like, I'm going to grab it in the morning on my way.
And then
That was a bad idea.
it's all good.
Grabbed it last night while I was there.
You know it's always gonna be one here for you.
Brian, what's our tagline again, Brian?
Brian's like, yeah, about that.
The one we said we was gonna do. You don't remember? We'll work today. I just didn't print. I
He didn't
wrote
have-
it on
he
that
probably
other
don't
paper.
have
I
one.
didn't print it on. I didn't put it in the text. Remember, because you said something about 90 is the number or something.
What's he on these 9, sir?
I don't know.
What happened when
Oh
you
no,
bought the
2019 next year. He skipped a year. 999 666 upside down. Might go on something.
Woo!
Right.
Oh, national. Right. Right, I'm like, Tyler, go ahead and take your coat off. You know.
Real Tyler.
I said to pump gas a second ago.
Oh, yeah. Then there. Where are you from, Tyler?
I'm from Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, okay. So you're not really used to the cold
No,
that
not
tough
at all.
either, right? Not from upstate or nothing. Upstate New York.
And they cry more than the southern people.
Hey, Donos 2017. Wait for you to get up there. John Rex Spa.
All right, take me to the break. All right, so listen how it does. 15 seconds.
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com. Don't forget, you can download the TuneIn app, search Sensation Station Network. You can find Michael and Joy right there 24/7. When we come back, Valerie Randolph, and we got birthdays and shout outs. It's Michael and Joy in the morning, Sensation Station Network.
Well, damn. I mean, I'm standing right here. It's all good. That's why you winded.
Gotta get these reps in, shout it.
Yeah, y'all signing off anyway. I'll let you do that. Over here messing everything up.
Some kind of deodorant I use today.
Right.
I was on that. I used that Tessie this morning.
Don't finish it. You should just let it try to reconnect.
I never saw it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, get on your fingernail.
Yeah, don't use that stuff. You better put some of that Tessie out.
Yeah, put some of that Tessie out.
Tessie out.
We got no right guard.
Don't act like we don't know.
No, it's hot. Ew.
It might be hotter than there. Lord have mercy.
My organs, honey, it's sweating down. Liver sweating.
Girl, don't get pregnant in here, girl. You know how fertile you are.
I can't with him.
Valerie, slap him. Slap him right now. Good morning, Ma. How are you? Hey, Laura. Well, now that Facebook has disabled my Facebook page, I use my Mevo to go live on YouTube now.
Why they do that on Facebook?
Playing the music in the background on the live feeds. And I didn't know that the station didn't own it. I mean, like, how am I supposed to know?
Right.
I mean, they send the music to the station.
Is it permanent or for like?
I don't know. It's been a month
You
now.
never know. It's been a month.
Yeah, it's been a
So,
month now.
Sean,
Yeah.
when we come
Well,
back,
it's been-
we got a little talking
My
time before
business pages
birthday.
are still up
Y'all
there.
2 minutes.
It's my personal
Okay.
page.
Come
But
back
that
on that.
was
Come on, Joe.
that was me building for he said that's not good. It's not good.
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com. Hanging out with Valerie Randolph. Janice is in the building as well.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
we get a chance to holler at Tyler Harris. Also, Brian Jobert. We canceled his show yesterday, so we invited Brian
So what had
back.
happened was
Today, the 4th of January, 2018.
Today is National Trivia Day. It's observed across the United States each year on the 4th. The word trivia is plural for the word trivium. Over time, the word trivia has come to refer to obscure and arcane bits of dry knowledge as well as nostalgic remembrances of pop culture. In North America, the game Trivial Pursuit peaked in '84, a year in which over 20 million games were sold.
Them games on Trivia Pursuit, them questions on there be too hard.
So
No,
Aren't
you
they,
need-
Tyler? Yeah.
You need the
we used
kid
to play the
version.
first person that got one right wins.
Hey, speaking of trivia, the other day, the first year of the first game of Jeopardy this year, there was a mispronunciation of a word that cost a contestant about $3,000. Now, the clue was a song by Coolio from Dangerous Minds. Goes back in time to become a 1667 John Milton's classic. Everybody know the answer to that question, right? That Dangerous Minds song by Coolio. What's the name of it?
Gangsters.
Right.
Paradise.
Well, the contestant, Mr. Nick Spicer, he hit his buzzer first and was pretty confident about his answer when he said, Gangsters Paradise. Well, Alex Trebek said yes. Then moved on to the next question. But then later on, the producer went in his ear and said, nah, that's not the right answer. And Alex Trebek was like, what happened? And he was like, oh, sorry, Mr. Spicer. The answer is actually Gangsta Paradise.
No S.
Yes. No R on the end. It's not gangster. It's Gangsta Paradise. So, yeah, he jacked that question up right there.
I was going to say.
It's like using the N word. It's not, I didn't call you a ER. I called you an A.
So,
that joke
who's
bomb.
playing
Let
on
me scratch
Sunday?
that bomb. That joke. Hey, if you got a birthday today, happy birthday to you. And shout out to all of our folks that are celebrating birthdays today. As a matter of fact, shout out to Coach Oliver Adams. Having a problem with setting goals, Janice? Well, you want to take your business to the next level? Well, talk to my man, Coach Oliver Adams. The coach will help you get unstuck and get back on the road to success. Now it's time to set realistic goals and take control of your future. You can check them out. Complimentary phone session with the coach today. All you got to do is visit the website, power2live.net. Yo, celebrating a birthday today. Not a whole lot of people celebrating a birthday, but Beyonce mama celebrating a birthday today. Boy, Tina Knowles was 64 years old today. Shout out to Tina. Boy, we on our way to Houston to turn up. Also, NBA basketball player Al Jefferson turns 32 years old today, and I got a lot of WB birthdays today. WB birthday, Valerie, remember that's a would have been birthday? Vanity would have been 58 years old today. Y'all remember Vanity?
Yeah, Michael.
Don't nobody remember Vanity?
Yes,
Prince's little lady.
of
Vanity,
course.
from the
Everybody
group.
remembers Vanity with the long
Vanity
hair.
passed away. Yes, she was only 57. Yes, now y'all want to pretend like y'all listening now. Yes, Valerie would have been 50. Vanity would have been 58 years old today. Also, the first heavyweight African American youngest heavyweight champion of the world was born today. Floyd Patterson would have been 83 years old today. For y'all on y'all Black History months coming up here. Floyd Patterson was the first heavyweight champion to lose his belt, then regain his title. We lost Floyd Patterson. He was only 71 years old. He would have been 83 years old today. And also would have been turning 376 years old today if he would have stopped playing and just took his vitamins. Sir Isaac Newton. I know Sir Isaac Newton. That's Mr. Gravity Man.
Yes,
He
sir.
passed away when he was 84 today, and today is his birthday. He would have been 376 years old today.
I mean, but 84 is a long
That's
life.
a good,
I
that's
was
a good
like,
run.
especially
boy.
back then. I mean, 84, you ain't had no medical supplies. You just
When I saw the mayor, when I get a haircut Saturday, I saw the former mayor of Smyrna, and it was like during the time when Smyrna, people didn't even know Smyrna was a city,
Right.
and that mayor was getting, the old mayor was getting, he had to be like 97, but he was still driving his little lack, getting around, cussing people out. I was like, I'd be that old.
I was about to say, yeah, there's probably some people cussing him out too.
Right.
Like, get the light, get the
that
light.
right. What is going? Hey, we got a call on the trap phone. Caller, good morning. What's happening?
Oh, hey, Tyler.
Hey, somebody watching you, Tyler.
Yeah,
Boy, they
yeah.
see you sitting there. Who is this?
They know he up here.
Dirk. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Dirk.
What's up, Dirk? How you doing, buddy? Hey, I'm glad you're up already this morning because you're on the Central Time Zone, so I appreciate you getting up so early.
He said he didn't go to sleep. Hey, we come back. Hey, thank you very much, man. We come back. We're going to
Shout
talk
out
to
to
Tyler.
you.
People want to holler at him today. Hey, you know what? We're a little rusty, but that's all right. We're going to get it together because it's hot as hell in here. It's not going to enjoy that out.
Janice, your IG is just your
Ooh.
name, right?
Official Janice.
Official
Uh-huh.
Janice.
What's up, brother World? Good morning. Hey, Miss Ward.
A Gemini, baby.
Looking like a
You a
rapper
fan,
about to hit
huh?
the stage.
Man, everybody need a fan. What up, J2 Real? Hey, Laura. Hey, Hair by Shauna. Hey, All In Films. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss
Get that
Stacy.
angle right. Make sure I don't get sweat. Brian, you need a passport for Cuba?
Hey, Ladybug.
Wouldn't be bad to get trapped over there, though.
It wouldn't be bad.
All you gotta deal with the fumes of the cars. Other than that, you'll be fine.
You get a job, don't
you
you?
can deal with the pollution.
You
You
get
get
a
one
They
job?
ain't make a new
Get one of
since
them-
82.
Get one of them masks like the nail
They'll have
salon
an
ladies
emission
do.
test over there.
Old cars,
Good on that.
who's supplying them parts? They got a monopoly on them.
No catalytic converters or nothing.
Oh, you don't need it no more. About this- What's the name? Oh, the light. I'm like, hold up. Feel.
Window open?
No. The light for the phone. Put your hand on it. The window. If you put it on your cell phone. Okay, so, I mean, you know, whatever, it's just dark. So, I've noticed that, you know, a lot of times, you know, when they're live streaming, the lighting is low. So,
Morning, fam. Happy New Year.
Sales wolf. Self-proclaimed.
Let's change the view in 2018. Make this a beautiful, beautiful year. Do some amazing things, man. Let's get on board. Start it off. Support black business. Black entrepreneurship matters. Let's get it.
It did well. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh. I like the intro for the show too.
When you guys come back here, 3 minutes of the break will go.
Okay.
When people come for the New Year, what is their first? What do they come like? What resolution is it? Is it more life insurance? Is it life insurance in general? Is it revisiting that policy, reviewing employees TIP in front of the mic?
How often do you record? Do you do your podcast?
So the Sales Wolves podcast, we do that weekly. So I usually record those on Friday, but me and my business partner travel all the time.
Yeah.
So anytime we can get some time, we try to bank a few episodes.
Yeah.
We're starting a new podcast. It's just gonna be on the go. And then this guy, we got a daily vlog. We got the 3rd episode just launched yesterday, and it's a 24-hour turnaround. He's following me around 24/7.
Wow.
Daily vlog, taking 16 hours of content into 15 minutes, putting it out 24 hours later. It's been insane.
That is
Launched
pretty
the 3rd
intense.
episode yesterday.
Is that what the I just saw a commercial
back.
on your IG. I was trying to think, is that what that was for?
Yeah, it was.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Today's show is being brought to you by the Valerie Randolph. You can check her out, the Randolph Agency, or you can go by the office today. She's located right there at 1995 Windy Hill Road in Smyrna, Georgia. 770-435-7667. Brian Jobert is in the building too. We're gonna holler at Tyler as well. Also, Janice is still hanging out with us. And we got this list of 25 biggest mistakes that you make when you do your New Year's resolutions. Similar to the mistakes people make when they come to see you at your Allstate and they don't review their policies, because now in the beginning of the year, that's what people begin to do, is just review policies, don't they?
Right. We tend to analyze everything that's going on in our life. But most times when you're paying for a document or you're paying for something that's intangible, you kind of skim over the fine points. You miss a lot. And then you start focusing on the price. You need to know what you're paying for. That's the only way you can make a fair comparison of your policy.
Okay, and for like, you know, in most cases when people sit down with you, that's a lot of paperwork.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of paperwork, but it's worth reading.
Okay.
Okay? A lot of things we assume, okay? Just because you have insurance, you have a policy, you assume that everything is covered. So then you want to place responsibility on the person that's providing the document, but you didn't assume the responsibility of the reviewing the document yourself. So it's always important, review the paperwork.
You know, like when someone had broke into my car after Brenton's birthday party and stole like all of, you know, his gifts. This is trifling because he's like 2, right? But when we were filing a claim, it was like, well, was it connected to the car? So it's not technically an auto claim. You have to claim it as your renter's insurance or something like that, which the average person might not necessarily know that.
Correct.
I didn't read my policy either, is basically what we said.
The average consumer would think that it's in my car, so it's associated with my auto policy. No, anything that is not permanently attached to that car is not covered.
Valerie Randolph, the RandolphAgency.com is the website. We come back, we got more questions from Ms. Randolph. Also, there's a right and a wrong way to set up your goals for the year. And one of the mistakes that we make is that we make our goals too vague. Oh, I want to do this, or I want to lose weight. You got to put some kind of time frame on that goal and a number on that goal. We're going to talk about that when we come back. It's Michael and Joy. Let go.
Put a date on it.
Damn, I got to get used to that outro.
Put a date on it.
Give me a little bit, because that's 30 seconds. Is it 15 seconds when that thing come on?
It's 15. That's 15, so you got 30,
Morning,
so you're
Cody.
talking 15, so I'm going to give you 15.
Hey, Ray, what up,
So
hey,
when
sister?
that piece come
Morning,
on,
Clan.
give me
Happy
30.
New Year.
and then when
Hey,
that
Mr.
piece
Wood.
come on, I can start going out.
Hey, John.
So, so you're saying give you the 30, then give you the 15 on top of that?
No. Let me know when we got about 30 left, cause when that song, when that thing come on, that's 15 seconds right there.
15.
Yeah, I need, just give me the 30-second warning, so I know when that piece come on, I can start going out, cause I was going in when I heard that part. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, Sean. That's what we need. After 30. Yeah. Tell him, Michael.
Thank you.
We got the joysticks for sale here today.
I do. Yep, I sure do.
I need one bad.
Thank you.
Real bad. Thank you.
Whenever, what's your name, sir?
Hey,
When
Jose.
TJ might not be around.
Happy
His name
holidays.
is
Happy
Millie
New
Vanilli,
Year.
actually.
I was,
I
you know
was about to say
what?
the
I
same
really
thing,
was going to, but then I was like, well, they were a little bit taller.
I was about to
Yeah,
Google
yeah,
one of
yeah,
their
yeah,
names,
yeah.
not the one that killed itself, but the other one, because the other one that killed itself would have been a little bit too shady.
But not too soon.
It might have been too soon.
Blame it on the
It's
rain.
clearly been a while. Okay. They're 79.
Blame it on the rain. He said that, not me, Millie Vanilli. My Caucasian brother over here said that. Don't blame me.
How you know that's what he is?
He's like Caucasian?
Yeah. Look at Tyler got quiet.
And then when you grow up in the hood, either you black or you white.
I'm a free agent.
Ain't no in between.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Tyler said I'm a free agent.
right. He ain't black, so.
Oh, it's so racial in here. Gosh, we are in 2018. Can we get past the
I know he
divide,
still got
Michael?
his jacket on though, like a rapper at a concert. You know how the rappers come out with their
Yeah.
them hot ass lights on, you know, the fur coat.
Right.
I know you hot.
And he drinking, you drinking coffee
Hot
too.
coffee.
And drink coffee.
He was just like, I have to just be prepared for every setting because you just never know.
Damn, time it down.
Yeah, Michael, after 30.
Michael and Joy in the morning. Michael and Joy in the morning at michaelandjoy.com. So there are right and wrong ways to set up your goals, and I mentioned earlier that one of the mistakes you make is we make our goals too vague. Another one is your list is entirely too long. Like a lot of times we make 90 different goals that we're trying to accomplish in 3 months. You can't do that. Shorten that list up a little bit. Also, yep, you're aiming too high. Let's be honest. You're probably not going to make $5 million this year. How about make $50? Just make $50 first. Stop aiming so high. And you're not focusing. You're not focusing solely on things that you can control. A lot of times, what throws us off is the things that we can't control. We hold ourselves responsible for that, and it really sets you back from accomplishing your goals. So stop focusing on the things that you cannot control, and just focus on the things that you can control. Like in this building, I can't control the heat. So it ain't nothing I can do about that. We got to push on. If somebody have a stroke in here, hopefully they got some insurance from Valerie.
CPR.
For real. Tyler's in the building. I'm going to get him so he grab that hot Starbucks coffee. What up, Tyler?
What's up?
Now, do you set goals? You set goals for yourself or resolutions?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But the key is you gotta inspect what you expect.
There you go.
And so keeping those measurable, like you said, and it's not always like monetary, like you said, it's activity based. Like I want to do this many things a day because at the end of the day, you can't control what the person on the other side of the table does, but all you control is your action.
There you go.
That's big for me.
You been reading my list, brother? You been all my stuff
He was
over
like,
here.
I might have created this.
Now, who are you, Tyler?
My name is Tyler Harris. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. I am a entrepreneur, influencer, self-proclaimed sales wolf. Got the Sales Wolves podcast, the Daily Bread vlog, which is why this guy is following me around with a camera now, which is super uncomfortable for me. Incredibly uncomfortable. But we just started a daily vlog 3 days ago, so we're 3 episodes in, condensing my crazy life, which is just nonstop. I spent 238 nights in a hotel last year. Life insurance, I sold 2,200 life insurance policies last year by myself, one-on-one, face-to-face, where the average life insurance agent sells 120. And that's just purely just by work.
There you go.
And so now he's following me to capture, like, what does it look like to do that? And we're doing a 24-hour turnaround, condensing 18-hour days into 15-minute segments. If you guys are familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, it's very familiar to the Daily V that he does, and it's something that's just it's been an incredible experience so far, but I have not gotten used to this, what's happening here right now.
Well, maybe you can speak with Janice after the show, because she had a bunch of cameras following her around doing a TV reality show she did back in the day.
So what, I mean, I know you're saying you're still getting used to it. I mean, going from last year to where you are now, why did you choose to have somebody follow your crazy lifestyle around? I mean, what inspired that?
So, January 11th, 2017 is when I first started putting myself out on social media and building my personal brand. Before then, I was just scared to. I was looking for permission. There's so much noise out there, so many people. So, the average person, if they're looking for motivation, inspiration, they're looking for tips, knowledge, they're either got a multi-millionaire that's unrelatable because they're at this level, or they got somebody faking like they're that. There's nobody in between, so where do you go for real advice from real people that are going to give you the transparent, like, good, bad, and the ugly?
Right.
So January 11th, 2017, I started documenting my own life. I did 497 Facebook Lives since January 11th of last year, and then posting 6-7 times a day, just building a following. So that reach went from zero to I had a weekly high reach of 49 million people on social media.
Oh my goodness.
Last year. And it's 100% based on providing value. Like, I don't want anybody's money. I don't want anything. Some mentors came into my life a few years ago when I was in a horrible place. I was broke, in debt, out of shape, depressed. They came into my life and poured into me. And I went from being absolutely broke to the next 12 months made over 300 grand. The next 12 months made 450. The next 12 months, 650. And for me now, it's just 100% about paying that forward and being that spark to somebody else.
Tyler Harris hanging out with us today. What's the website, Tyler?
It's at Tyler Harris page on all platforms.
Hey, we talk about some of the biggest mistakes that we make. You're also making resolutions that you don't really care about. Sometimes we make resolutions just to appease other people. Nah, you got to start doing it for yourself. Also, you're setting goals that aren't fulfilling. If you have goals on your goal list that don't fulfill you, take it off your list because it's not worth it. Also, you have no game plan to reach your goals. You made the plan, you made the goal, you made the resolution, but have no way of getting to that point. Sit down and make a game plan. Also, you don't create a timeline. We talk about creating that timeline. If you want to remove debt out of your life, put a date on it and say by March the 1st, this is what I want to do. And fellas, if you want to with your Instagram and social media to be popping, just grow a beard like Tyler. I'm sure that's what it was that did it. Hey, we come back. We're going to talk to Brian Jobert. He's in the building. More with Tyler, Janice, and Valerie Randolph. It's Michael and Joy in the morning. Now, that's what you get.
I was thinking of the name of that song
Which
that
one?
Tyler said.
Which one?
The Millie.
Let Jobert.
The Millie Vanilli song.
Blame it on the rain. Don't go far. You want to put that on? You getting cool? You getting cool?
I'm about to say, if you are, pass some of it to me. Right. Lord knows. Lord knows.
How's mom?
Mom is good.
Did I see her driving the other day?
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. I had her bring the car from up behind you, from the retailer.
What's up, everybody? Facebook Live. What's going on, brother Sean? Happy New Year's to you.
Car wash thing is nothing, but
Okay. Hey, let me know in the comments what you thought of
Mom was
episode
right
3.
in the middle.
Episode 3.
I know, I was coming up.
What you thought about it.
I was like glowing.
His daily bread. That's what I saw the commercial for.
Yeah, that was the
Y'all was
intro
part of
video.
Yeah.
It's like literally like went into the recording studio and me rapping on there.
I was like,
so it was just so out of context for me. It was the most fun thing I've ever done in my entire life.
It was really cool. Brenton has got me watching. Method Man has this new TV show with James Corden.
Yeah, Drop the Mic.
Yeah, Drop the Mic or whatever, where people are up there rapping.
Yeah.
And it is so funny because, I mean, to think of Halle Berry rapping seems
It's still
real
rehearsed.
random.
It's still rehearsed though.
But she
still rehearsed.
did
They
a
kill
good
it.
job.
They kill
Yeah.
it.
She was going against James. But it was so funny and very rehearsed. But
You know who was awesome was Samuel L. Jackson when he was on there.
Oh, I gotta look at
Unbelievable.
really.
So
We saw Niecy Nash go against Cedric the Entertainer the other day, and then I think on that same one it was Anthony Anderson and Usher.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Cute concept.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking that
Method Man looked old though.
Oh man,
He was old.
yeah.
He
You
looked
know,
old.
did you see Redman? Redman on that, he had a
I did.
little reality show too.
Well, he was on Gary Vaynerchuk's show. He was on Daily V last week.
Oh, nice.
Talking about like him kind of coming back, and it was a really, really, really good episode.
What's up, fam? We up close in person.
Yeah, I was like, I know they don't necessarily try to stare at me.
Hey, George, can you
Good
pick
morning.
up some tickets from Lennox Mall before we once we finish?
Do what?
Pick up these tickets.
For what?
We got some tickets. It's for the. We're gonna give them away.
To give
It's
away?
it's for the playoff fan central.
Oh,
It's
Lennox
down at
Mall is that way.
which way I said?
That way.
I'm gonna get that. He said he gonna leave him at the front desk.
Okay, at the mall?
No, it's not at the mall. I'm gonna get the address right now.
Chicken.
I was like, what kind of chicken they got there? Semi-vegan chicken. You so silly.
Yes, we got a.
Why we call that?
Our agency very niche.
Hey Sharon. Hey Rolo Rollins. Hey Bia. Burn it up.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com.
Whoop whoop.
This mom, she sued her son. Unfortunately, I'll tell you the story. In this case, about $967,000. She sued her son. Why am I talking so low? I think it was the transition into music that got me. Well, a court in Taiwan has ordered a dentist to pay his mother for putting him through dentistry school. Now, it seems that the pair had signed a contract back in 1997 when he was 20 years old, laying out his unusual deal. She'd pay for his schooling, and he'd pay her 60% of his income upon becoming a dentist, up to $1.7 million. Now, the son maintains that because he worked at his mother's dental clinic for years, he helped her earn back that amount and more. He also told the court that it was just a plain wrong for his mother to make an ironclad contract demanding reimbursement for doing what parents do voluntarily. The court awarded her $967,000.
Wonder what that relationship's like now.
Man, and he was like, "Mama, I worked in your dental office for you, bringing in this money." And
this was you mean this was before he was legal to work?
Nah, he was 20. When he was 20, he signed
20.
the deal when he was 20. Just like Valerie said, read the fine print. Better read the fine print. But I can't believe it. Would you sue your child, Brian Jobert?
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't think I
thought
would
about
sue.
it
Not
real
legally. No, but my thing is I would hold her responsible for stuff. If I said, all right, this is what we're going to do, and when you get to a certain point, this is what you do. And it's more teacher responsibility probably, but not really going through the legal system.
Yeah, that was in Taiwan. Boy, you know how them folks in Taiwan.
Hey, watch out.
You from the Philippines. I didn't say
Oh, you
Taiwan.
got it right this year.
Yes, I
God
did. Brian Jobert is hanging out with us today. Brian, we had to cancel that show yesterday. I appreciate you wishing me well to get better, but it wasn't me that was sick.
Yeah.
Oh, well, take that away then.
Then it was funny because then he hit me up like I was like, yeah, nah, not me either. It was Sean.
Oh, he went all around. I told you in the text. I was like, it was.
Well, I didn't think Sean gets sick.
I know, right?
I didn't think so
That
either.
didn't cross my mind.
You see, he trying to sweat us all out. What is it? Sweat out the flu, or yeah, that's what he trying to do. Brian Jobert is in the building. Welcome back, man. Another edition. Brian Jobert hanging out with us on Tuesday. You're normally here on Wednesday.
Yes,
LMB Tax Service. Tell us about LMB Tax Service going into 2018.
Hey, man, look, it's a beautiful thing. We're going into our 21st year
Nice.
in business, and so it's been a blessing, and so I'm looking forward to phenomenal things in the tax industry. And really, the biggest thing now is just we educating people more, and so especially with a lot of the new changes and the new bill, education is going to be paramount, that people really understand their taxes, because, with me teaching entrepreneurship for the last 15 years, I see these business owners go down because they don't understand taxes. Nobody, my entertainers, my athletes, nobody factor in the taxes, but that's a big part of your success, and it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And the government have a big say so you got to learn to play the game. So this year, I'm looking forward to do a lot more education
when 45 rolled out the new tax code for the U.S., and we did a story on how it's going to help the average middle class citizen, and we talked about going, 4, 5, 6% increase in your paycheck. Overall, is that just to kind of pacify the middle class, and all the benefits are still going to be for that upper 3%?
Yeah, more definitely. You don't have a middle class. You really have poor, broke. We getting by and rich.
There you go.
That's basically your classes now. And it's going to help from a tax standpoint. You're going to see people getting bigger refunds. But when we talk about stimulating the economy, if you don't learn fundamental money management, it won't help. Because the small amounts that you're going to actually benefit from, and you're going to save on your taxes, if you don't reinvest it, if you don't save it, then it won't help anyway. But we're talking about anywhere from maybe $1,500 to $3,000 that people will see. And that's over a year's time. That's really not a whole lot. So there's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
LBTaxService.com is a website. I'm sure you're about to crank it up. When can people officially file their taxes?
Well, we're still waiting on the word from the IRS. It's usually the second or the third week that they'll start electronically filing. So you can submit your paperwork, but we can't send anything off to probably around anywhere from the 15th to the 22nd. But it's going to be a lot of angry people because, they got last year, the people who would get earned income credit, additional child tax credit, they had a delay on those individuals to about February 15th before they can get their money. This year is the 27th of February. So it's going to be some upset people. So you better manage your money first because it ain't going to be no quick refunds for those type of people.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. LBTaxService.com is the website.
You gotta get it. Gotta be prepared.
You better be. I got my last paycheck stub. You think I can start mine, brother?
Yeah, on Pancake, you can.
I get $25 for filing.
Not at my office.
That is your office.
No advances.
What had happened
I tell
was
you, we the Tiffany's of taxes. And my thing is that if you got a problem with it, that's okay. Everybody's not Tiffany. Some people are Zelle. Some people are K Jewelers. I don't have a problem with that, but we just don't rock like that.
Also, 25 biggest mistakes that we make when we talk about 7 resolutions. Are you a resolution type of guy?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I set the same ones for about the last 20 years. Then I set them again in March, and then I set them again in June. So, but the thing is, you got to keep pushing. People say you got to have goals. I see resolution as goals. That's all I look at.
All it is.
And people say I don't do resolutions. Then you don't do goals because you should. And even if you recalculate that at the beginning of the year, so what? At least you're doing something.
There
You're
you
conscious
go.
of it.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, another mistake you make is you don't choose your resolutions that will truly make you happy. Also, you're motivating yourself with negativity. And why do I say that? Because let's think about it. A lot of us, the fellas and ladies, I'm going to lose weight to make him or her mad. No, stop using the negativity. Lose weight because you want to be healthy. Don't be trying to use it negatively. That's why you don't stick with your goals. You also lose focus and you don't write everything down. I'm a big supporter of you got to write your goals down because if you can't see it, you can't speak it, you can't feel it, you never know what you're going to accomplish. You feel me, Tyler?
Absolutely, man. Vision board, as cheesy as it sounds, like I'm a big believer in that, but I actually keep mine as my wallpaper on my phone. So every single time I pick up my phone, which is hundreds of times a day, I'm seeing those things that I want to accomplish and checking them off as we go.
Well, I tell you what, Tyler, if this insurance thing don't work out for you, you could be a WWE wrestler. Lord have mercy.
About that.
And I'm telling people, like, everybody's on the vision board, and I put a post out which actually got a lot of communication. And I said we need to not only focus on a vision board, we need to focus on an action board.
Yeah.
That's our problem. It's more action. Everybody got a dream and a vision, but if you don't put action behind it, it never manifests. So we got to get into some action.
I don't believe that though. I don't believe that everybody has a dream.
Well, no, when I say everybody, I don't mean every single person. The majority of people, a lot of people basically then gave up on their dream to some extent.
And then most people won't even put it on a vision board.
LBTaxService.com. What's that number where they can hit you up? Brian Jobert.
678-213-1141. So we about to rock and roll.
Hey, we'll come back. We're gonna talk with Janice. We're gonna talk with the WWE champion of the world. Hey, it's Michael and Joe. We'll be right back.
That's fake news.
Fake
Tyler Harris.
8 o'clock, 8 o'clock call in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Switch out. Janice, go.
Okay.
Oh, they're online now.
Okay. Yes.
All right, about to come
Is that
in.
Nick?
Make sure you keep it clean, young lady.
Is that Nick?
We're gonna love you.
Is that Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, he took the whole thing.
Oh, I didn't know she wanted it all in her face like that.
Just messing with you. I don't. I'm like.
Because you're focusing on it. What you focus on expands.
I'm not focused on it. I'm not.
I got good tune-out ability, though. So.
Yeah, my son's just 7.
Here we go. We're back out.
Tune out ability.
Michael and Joy in the morning, michaelandjoy.com. Today's show is being brought to you by the Valerie Randolph. The RandolphAgency.com is the website. She owns that Allstate Insurance Agency, a multi-line insurance agency. As a matter of fact, you can drive by there today. If you go 75 north, get off at Windy Hill, bust that left off of Windy Hill. She right there about 1.7 miles on the right-hand side. The address is 1995 Windy Hill Road, Smyrna, Georgia, 770-435-7667. Now, when you get off on Windy Hill, it's got kind of confusing right there. You
by that
got the
Lexus
deal, the spin is, you know.
Gotta stay straight.
Yeah, you gotta stay straight. That's what she said. Hey, on the phone right now, all the way from somewhere, parts of the United States of America. You can check her out on 11 Hip Hop, Miami. Oh, Miss Nikki is on the phone. Nikki, good morning.
Hey,
girl. Nikki.
Oh, for real?
All right.
Okay.
There she go. Hey, Nikki, what's happening? Come on now, we do morning radio, girl. What you up to this morning? Girl, see, there you go. Well, welcome up. Hey, you are on the new season of Love and Hip Hop. You're doing that Miami one, right?
I was gonna say it's a lot going on. I watched the first episode the other night. It's very colorful. Mhm. Yeah.
Now, this season, Love and Hip Hop Miami, you guys can check it out on VH1. It comes on Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. What can we expect from you for the remainder of the season on Love and Hip Hop Miami? No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, we appreciate you waking up with us this morning, Nikki.
We
For
hope
those
your
that want to
son feels
continue to
better.
follow you, how do we follow you? Well, thank you very much. There you go. When you're in Atlanta, you got to come by and holler at us, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Love and Hip Hop Miami. Check it out Monday nights, 9 p.m. on VH1. Nikki, we appreciate you, sis.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay, yay. Janice in the building. Bye, Janice in the building. You was on a reality TV show too, weren't you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You on that Married to Medicine, weren't you?
Yes.
Oh, Tyler was talking about that camera in his face. How many cameras did y'all have with y'all? Like
my God.
17, right?
Yeah, it was a lot. 3, 4, sometimes 5. It just all depends on what we're doing and the angles that they need. So.
Okay.
How do you get used to that?
You know, when you're caught up in the moment and you don't know what's going on and people just come at you from all different angles, you get used to that camera very quickly. So, you know, it's all about the scene and what's going on and just being in the moment. So, like, look at this fool right here.
Michael Jordan morning.
Yeah, they getting all the angles.
All the
angles. Be like, we gonna delete that. Yeah, sure, girl. We gonna delete it.
Is that tuna?
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Nikki.
Ain't nobody deleting nothing.
That's why it was a delay like that. Her manager called. That's why it was a delay like that. She didn't call me.
Hey.
Morning, Miss Hack.
Hey,
You know I
everybody.
gotta
Good
come
morning.
see
It's
you
early,
though.
guys.
So,
And it's hot
but if
as
New
hell
Year
in
to
here.
set it off.
We're gonna pray.
Hey, Miss D, don't worry. I'm gonna make my order.
Go,
And we're gonna get you up on the show too,
We're
D.
hot yoga today, boy. We're gonna get all y'all cleansed out from that sin.
New Year's resolution diet.
See who deodorant working today.
Right.
Anything works.
Figure the cold air keep me from sweating, but I didn't
Right.
expect this.
Boy, if you must in this type of weather, boy, you got a problem.
Better than the semi-vegan diet.
There's not such thing, Brian.
It is.
It is in his mind. Semi-vegan diet.
Semi-vegan. Damn, Brian Joubert.
Trendsetter, baby. Brother, I think I used to get mail outs from you all the time. I think, and I can't remember when I never know, because I was in Marietta for a while, I was in Smyrna for a while. I used to get mail outs.
You probably did. We have to put you back on the list.
Yeah, so I'm in Mapleton.
Going back to the
That's
post.
you dropped out.
I ain't changing nothing. It's like, I mean, my information be rocking in the system. Like, I'm still AOL email address. You know, I probably had the same number from 7th grade.
We back, y'all.
I don't know how I dropped off.
Michael and Jordan in the morning. MichaelandJordan.com. We come back. We're going to talk to Valerie, Janice,
Whoop, whoop.
Tyler, and Brian Joubert. It's Michael and Jordan in the morning. Sensation Station Network.
Look up.
Yeah, you said you've been in business
Do this for
about 20
Tyler.
years. Yeah,
Joy.
you on my list.
Yeah. Well, I was like to say this. I probably been about 30. Somebody. I've been in the tax business, so this going to my 21st year. So probably be. Yeah, probably.
What's the name of
When
your?
I was in that area.
What's the name of your event?
Last race
Summit
in
and
this,
Power
this,
Series.
this or that. We're going to talk to Janice.
But how long you been in business?
We're going to do
28.
Tyler.
Okay, yeah. I
Going to
was
this
that's
or
when I
that with
probably
Tyler.
you mean that?
And then we'll wrap it
Smyrna
up.
area.
Oh,
Okay.
Around that time.
No,
Okay.
That little thing right there, yeah.
Janice,
I didn't come.
Tyler, Brian, and then
to
wrap it with
Smyrna
Valerie.
until 91. I was out in Kennesaw. Kennesaw. Yeah.
Can I who?
Kennesaw. I said when people carry guns, they're sleeping.
On their side.
Yeah.
Did you hear me talking about the mayor? I meant the
Smyrna?
mayor. Yeah,
Yeah.
the old one.
Yeah.
Oh,
The one that's still there.
You're a young 91.
Young, yeah. Vibrant.
It's like Sir Newton was a young 300 years old.
He's not leaving. Oh, yeah, the back of the
Stopped last time.
That's
You
why
know,
I
you
was
see
so
what
successful
happened.
as black.
God don't like us.
Improvise, postcard, make it a fan.
We gotta do, right?
Improvise.
We gotta do. Yes. We gotta do.
It feels like we're in the furnace.
Yes. Inside.
Well, I was
It's
like,
very
where y'all were
inside.
sitting at was that hole, that circle
Yeah.
right there.
This
That's
is
where all the
good
air,
right here.
the heat is coming. Listen up.
This is the ultimate seat.
When I came in.
So we're gonna ask for reviews for the website, but never mind, not today. It was hot as in there.
Mike, hello. www.joystick.com. joystik.com. Go borrow. Never mind. I'm gonna just retract anything that I was just about to say. Just didn't sound right.
Okay.
Not on purpose, but.
I said Millie because I thought you weren't in here. So.
That's it. Sales Wolf. That's the name of the podcast.
Jean.
Joy Miguel coming to the Roxy on the 20th. Is that Miguel? Yeah, he coming to the Roxy on the 27th of March, I think. You like Miguel?
I'm going back.
Why? Okay. Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. We mentioned Monday night is going down. It is the NCAA Football Championship Hour. Georgia Bulldogs are taking on. That was your cue, Joy.
Roll Tide.
Thank you very much. So timing is everything.
Yeah.
Talking about me. Hey, we got some tickets to give away. I think I got about 20 pair of tickets to go visit the Playoff Fan Center that's going down at the World Congress Center. That event is going to start on Saturday from 6 to 10. They're going to do it Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We got ticket for all 3 days. If you are a fan of college football, if you got little ones that love football, they got family-friendly activities and entertainment, celebrity appearances. They're doing youth sports clinics. They got bands performing, food, beverages. It's going to be down at the World Congress Center starting on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We got to go pick up the tickets, so we'll have tickets in hand tomorrow. we're show. We'll have tickets and tell you how you can win them, though. We're going to give away a whole bunch of them. You might even see us on the street. We might be giving away some tickets. So, Janice is in the building. Janice, thank you for hanging out with us today. OurChildren'sKeeper.org. You got a big event that's coming up January 21st. Remind us about it again,
Yes,
sis.
January 21st is a Teen Summit Empowerment Series, and this event is going to be able to encourage and empower our teens and help prevent them from being victims of child sex trafficking here in Atlanta. So all teens are free, and teens are between the ages of 13 and 18. You can register at OurChildren'sKeeper.org. Again, teens are free. However, we are looking for sponsors of our teens. So to be a teen sponsor for $50, you can do so also on the website at OurChildren'sKeeper.org. And again, all teens are free. And we also have a guest appearance that's going to be there, celebrity guest Lily from SWB. She's going to be there and going to be sharing a powerful testimony. We also have Pretty Girl Sweat that's going to be there to empower us to embrace our inner and outer wholeness. We have Love Corkscrew, who is a black female-owned business owner out of Chicago. She's going to talk to us about career readiness, interviewing techniques, again, just to empower, uplift our youth. We're going to do a whole image makeover, and that's going to be January 21st from 11 to 6 at the John Rick Salon and Spa in the Cave at 200 Peachtree. So make sure you register.
Janice, you're an amazing woman. Congratulations on everything that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Not only are you a mom, a wife, this organization, you're doing amazing things. And I was going to say, just on a side note, like, before we started doing the show, I didn't realize the impact that Hartsfield-Jackson International had when it came to child trafficking, because it is such a it is the busiest airport in the world. And it's an international airport. You can get here to anywhere in the world. And that plays a big part. And they're doing some good stuff down there to help that too, right?
Absolutely. And that is one of the reasons why Atlanta is considered the capital right now for child sex trafficking, because of the fact that we have the international airport and it's such a huge entertainment district here in Atlanta. But I definitely want to give major kudos to Atlanta Hartsfield, because they're doing an amazing job with this whole campaign as far as being more aware and being more vigilant. And they trained their staff to to see and to do different detectors and to see kids who are not talking and not giving eye contact to be able to know and be aware of the signs. So good job, Atlanta Hartsville. Let's make sure we keep this mission going and to bring home these kids safely.
They got signs all over the place
everywhere.
too.
They're doing an amazing
you
job.
can definitely, and they made mention of that. If you see a child who is just way too quiet, something ain't right.
I be nervous when I see them damn canine dogs, but I ain't got nothing on me. I start getting nervous. I just look nervous. Like, oh my God. I ain't got nothing, I promise. And if you don't believe Pretty Girls Sweat, all you gotta do is tune in to michaelandjoy.com on YouTube. Yes, we do sweat. Amen. Also, the sales woman's in the building. Tyler, when is the next podcast coming out, my brother?
So we got the new daily vlog that's coming out every single day. So we started that 3 days ago. Episode 3 dropped last night at like 10:30 p.m. TJ, what time is episode 4 coming out today? What do you think? I love giving them deadlines.
He was like, you just gonna put me on the spot like that, huh?
8 p.m. today.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. That's what he said, 200 hours. As a matter of fact, you know what, Tyler, since we are cranking up the new year 2018, you are going to be the first contestant on a game that we play called This or That.
Whoop, whoop.
Got it. I'm in.
Hey, Tinsley. Happy New Year.
Hey, Tinsley.
It's gonna be interesting.
I know, right? Michael and Joy in the morning. michaelandjoy.com. The sales woman's in the building. Tyler Harris. Tyler Harris, what's that website?
It is at Tyler Harris page on all platforms.
You grew up in Greenville, South Kakalaki. So the first question I gotta ask, did you guys have y'all cereal on top of the refrigerator or in a pantry?
I'm a pantry guy.
I'm a pantry.
Y'all had a pantry?
Totally
they
could
had
see.
some money, yeah.
Totally could see
Their
Tyler
parents
with a
had some
pantry.
money. So that's what we're gonna do is go through these questions. It's a contest between Joy and I. Right now it's 0-0, 2018. We can see who start off as a winner.
Yeah.
All right, you wake up in the morning, Tyler. You got 2 boxes of cereal on the table. One is Frosted Flakes. The other is Captain Crunch. Which one are you choosing?
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch. 1 Michael, 0 Joy. Cheetos or Cheese Puffs?
Cheetos.
Cheetos, 1-1. Mexican or Italian? And we're talking food, not women. Oh,
that's a good. Thank you for the clarification. The Mexican.
Okay, we're gonna stick with Mexican. Okay, 2-1. Joy is in the lead. Lemon pepper wings or hot wings?
Hot.
Hot wings. Bam. 2-2. All right, Joy. I see you. Tied up. McDonald's fries or Chick-fil-A fries?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I had you down for the McDonald's, Jones. All right, it's 3-2. Cruise vacation or destination vacation?
Destination. Cruises. They weird me out. Not gonna lie.
They don't make you go down to the bottom of the boat?
All them hotel stays.
Right. 4-2. Joy is in the lead. Vegas or Miami?
Miami. Going there the 24th, actually.
There you go. Yeah, great plug. 4-3. Joy is in the lead. I got a real hood question for you, Tyler. Grape Kool-Aid or a red Kool-Aid?
I'm going red.
Red. All right, cool. The score is tied 4-4. So check this out. You just finished up the podcast, Inspired Many Out Release Part. You did a whole bunch of things. But at the end of the event, you didn't feel like driving home. So we hand you the trap phone right there. Joy's handing you the trap phone there. You know the trap phone. The trap phone only got 3 numbers in there, right? So the question is, who are you calling to drive you home? Is it Jessica Simpson, Jessica Alba, or Jessica Biel? Who are you going to call to drive you home?
I would probably have to call my wife and ask her who she wants to meet when I get home.
Okay, so who would you think she would say? He just totally jacked up.
I'm sorry. I would say Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. All right, cool. It's a tie for the beginning of the year. Thank you very much. One more time. What's that site?
He didn't want to lose.
At Tyler Harris page or search on YouTube for the Daily Bread vlog.
That's what I'm talking about. Brian Gilbert is in the building. Brian, jumping into 2018, best advice that you can give our listeners until next Wednesday.
Same thing, man. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Let's focus on our finances, keeping it in our house, and no negative bank accounts for 2018. This progressive life. Y'all see my lifestyle. I want everybody to live that. Let me just do a quick shout out on my next coming event. Thanks to everybody who was there on the first for how to put your business in position for funding and finance. Let's get this money businesses. And also I got my millennial on the 15th. My Millennial Mindset Seminar. We're going to teach millennials mindset, credit, entrepreneurship, investing, real estate, insurance, because our millennials is the future. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be in Houston this weekend, and then next week, Mike, I know you didn't know, but I'll be in DC with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna hit. That's a go-go, boy.
So,
We're gonna
yeah,
see
so-
some
so
S's.
y'all
Now you
sure
guys
y'all-
know what to say, Michael.
Right, exactly.
So make sure y'all fight.
Valerie
Huh?
Randolph, Valerie. Yeah, at RandolphAgency.com. Time to get that insurance right. And what do we need to do? What's that first step, sis?
Educate yourself. Educate yourself. Most times your mind will take you places that sometimes your body cannot go. But if your mind is there, you are there. So let's get it done.
That's what I'm talking about. Valerie Randolph and the RandolphAgency.com is the website. You can check her out this week. You can visit the office, 1995 Windy Hill Road, or they can call you for an appointment, right?
770-435-7667.
Hey,
all day long.
if y'all see Valerie Mama driving in the middle of the lane, it's all right. She good. She got that under
good.
control.
Yeah,
Hey, a couple of
just
New Year's
drive
laws
around.
that came out in 2018. Shout out to all of our people out there in Cali. California's most highly anticipated legal change involves what? Getting high. If you are over the age of 21, you can now buy weed without a medical card, boy.
Hey.
Gas up the jet. We headed to Cali, shouting. Yeah. Hey, tomorrow's Friday, and it's Michael and Jordan in the morning, our first show back. What you laugh for, Janine? We going to Cali? Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go.
Has that been the case in Cali? You can buy weed without a medical card?
If you're over 21, you can.
No, that wasn't the
Cali,
case.
what's that?
Oh my God.
You get locked up. No, that was never the case. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for an amazing show. For all of the information on all the guests, go to michaelandjoy.com. Check us out on YouTube. Download the TuneIn app. You can check us out all the time on the TuneIn app. Search Sensation Station Network. From the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I ask that God watch over you, keep you, protect you, expand your territory and your capacity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Mwah. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all know where to find me every Wednesday.
Oh, I ended yours.
But every morning they hear it over there from 7 to 9. So make sure that y'all